so let's get started with this tour. So this is the 5-acre little farmstead, very cottagecore farmstead that I am house sitting for 5 days through trustedhousesitters.org. So this is the drive. You come up. It's kind of tucked back in a little neighborhood. You come up this drive, and then the cabins and everything are behind me. So let's get this turned around and I'll start showing you the facilities. We have what looks like had been a glamping experience through Airbnb. Got a nice little garden here, little ecosystem. So this is really kind of more of like someone's kind of like cottagecore granola experience than like an actual working farmstead. But the space here and everything is being used really well. So these look like so this is an apple tree growing right here, right outside this little cabin. We have mint growing right here. This stuff smells so potent. Like this is what they make your toothpaste out of. That is so strong. We come in here. We have a nice little awning and patio right here. This is the shed where I'm staying in. This was originally like an Amish prefab shed. So there is no real like indoor electricity or water in here. So this electric lamp is being run through the window out here. This is a source of water. There is a fridge. I don't need to use this, but there's no air conditioning. So far that hasn't been an issue. So we're gonna move on here. Everything is very nicely decorated. The mushrooms all died, but the mushrooms like popped up overnight and they were over here and now they're all gone. So we can come around the outside of this little cabin. Amish prefab shed that she said she paid maybe like $3 grand for in 3 to 5 grand in 2014. You can see like at one point they were probably going to do an outdoor shower and toilet facility here, and that didn't happen. So I'm not too far away from civilization. You can see there's a truck that's going by. We have the RV. Here's the main cabin. Here is the barn and the chickens I was talking about. It's very nicely decorated. It's very cute. There's the garden over there. Hi, chickies. I love this little greenhouse area to drink your coffee here in the morning. And I did have a ton of other keys that were handed to me. We have this little nook. We're gonna come in here. And then immediately kind of into the little kitchen area. There's no real running water in here either. So this is the drinking water, and then whatever this is, this might be some rainwater, whatever, over here in the sink. These are the eggs I collected earlier. There's a little wood stove, so very tiny wood stove. Right, so they got real electricity. They've got a real fridge here. I mean, they got a phone, they have Wi-Fi. So I had been doing some remote work earlier today. There's a loft up there. That's where her son sleeps. She sleeps down here. We've got a closet. We've got TV. They've got a fan. This is air conditioning. It's very cool so far. I don't know where the light is over there. Alright, so that was the main cabin. There's that little cute greenhouse. And we'll continue on. Let's go out to the garden first. Say hi, chickies. There's the garden. It's not too big. Got their dishwashing station out here. Water that runs from the garden hose. Lots of things going on here, all of which I'm not too sure about, but we have some vegetables growing out here, lots of herbs, that very aggressive looking plant. Haha. Backside of the cabin. And here we have the composting toilet. You can see it was like they were gonna build like an outdoor shower. So here is the compost toilet. So you have your wood chips, and then you throw your wood chips on top of your excrement. You gotta lock your toilet paper up because it is outside. You can, there's a little handle or something. There's a way she like turned it because you gotta like turn up the compost or whatever. So you can sit right here and be on your toilet. Okay, there you have the garden. Very beautiful. I'm gonna try to hurry this up because this looks like We might have another rain cloud moving through. It's been like Florida here. Okay, let's go on. Okay. Nope, we do have a, it's starting to rain. We're... Oh, refreshing. Okay, so I don't know what's gonna go on with the weather, but we had a lot of rain in a very short amount of time. So I'm going to finish this video quick before it comes back. So we finished up with the garden. So over here we have our chicken coops. This is where the chickens stay. I will get them in later when it's roosting time. We have the silkies. So there are these white chickens. There's 6 of them. There's 1 rooster and 5 hens. What do you want? What do you want? They're whining at me already. You want more? You have food. You have all the food you can need in there. Like, collect your eggs. Not your eggs, but you know what I mean. This is a very tight and inconvenient space for your eggs to be laid, but there'll be chicken poop down here. Okay, let's everybody go in. Come on. You went in already. Okay. You are a smart boy. Okay. Come on. Oh, you're good. Good job. Come on. Oh. How smart they are. Good job, everybody. Good job. We have the RV over here, and so the RV is the real shower location because none of the outdoor showers ever happened. This is my other toilet option. So only liquid goes in here and no toilet paper. And here's the shower. So I'm just not showering in here because there's no way I'm going to be able to wash all of my hair in there. My hair is just too long. It comes down to like my waist. So that's not, it would be more work than it's worth. Out here, there's just the sound of the creek and birds and bugs and the chickens. There's no people. A good spot right by creek there. I don't know, this is a shed of theirs. And this shed has the other toilet. So this is the bucket compost toilet. Lift it up, you got a nice little seat. You just sit here, you go to the toilet, you have your toilet paper when you're done, you put some wood chips on it, and there you go. And it's best if you only do number 2. It's best if you don't fill it with liquid because that makes it heavier to empty out and it'll take up more volume. Otherwise, the most surprising thing is how little stink there is. There is no stink. This doesn't smell like a porta potty. It doesn't even smell like a public toilet. This smells like wood chips. And it could be like cedar, like whatever this shed is built out of, but it smells good in here, actually. It smells like the forest. It smells like pine. It smells like cedar. It smells not at all like a toilet. So that's really surprising. I don't know, like why, what's the deal with public toilets then? Why do they always smell bad? Okay. And here, see, there was like a lot of rain in a short period. But this is the other chicken coop that was built for Wazo, I think his name is, and his hens, because they all of a sudden decided they weren't going to get along with the other chickens. And so I guess this woman spent all this time building this coop before she left, and then the chickens refused to go in there. They just were in there and then they screamed. So fire pit area. Although this is going to be a mosquito territory really soon here. But perfect spot for it. It's all been set up really thoughtfully and nice. You know, it's not too nice. Like, clearly it's a little crunchy and rustic, but it's not so much that it would turn like the average person away. So this was the original only building on the property, this barn here. and it was a sibling pair that bought it. It was a sister and a brother. The brother decided to give up his, I don't know, it was his house or his rental, and he went and he lived in here. And so this hydrant is where all their water comes from. Main barn here. Come in here. Oh, there's a toad. Hi, toad. Yeah, don't get stepped on. The loft. And these were horse stalls at one point. Lots of projects going on here. And I have some kitties in here. So these are the outdoor cats. They're a little shy. What are you doing? Hi. This one's Grumpus. And this one's Kitty. And they don't want human interaction. So I just come in here and then I just give them wet food and I check on their kibble. So there you have it. That's what I'm doing here at this farmstead for 5 days. Really not all that difficult. And the land and the buildings and the facilities are very nice. Really, there are very few drawbacks. It's been so easy so far. The main problem is like worrying about the chickens. So they did have a bobcat, I guess, the last week or so, and the bobcat killed a couple chickens, so I've been like a little paranoid. You know, it's been 4 days and they're all still here and nobody's died, and I managed to get them all in. So this has just been a very nice, relaxing, calming experience. I get to kind of like fall asleep. It's the sound of this creek. It's just been very soothing and relaxing. Great house sitting experience so far. If you haven't tried Trusted House Sitters yet, I highly recommend it. Yeah, so take care of yourselves and get out there and reconnect with nature and do some mindful activities.